A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Mustang 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rat Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Here's third and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt. Ready.
Now Love. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 47 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point, up and good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Mavericks, 79 Bronco, 19 Lions.
They'll send him over to the left.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time, in there for the sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return is Tucker. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And he's going to... They're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Now Hurts going to call his own number. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and goal for Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. One quarter down in this NFC. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Love. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 38 yards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Let's go now. Big alert, big alert.
On second down, Love. That one a bit high, but it's complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's a third down and 4.
Go! Viking 18. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Set.
Love to throw it on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. The Pic6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
First and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
The man in motion is Watson.
Go.
Love to throw on first and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check go.
A second down throw for Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
Love.
and 2. At the Cowboys' 28.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Cougar 19. Hey, smash Rocco. Go check, go check.
The man in motion is Watson. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 12-yard line.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
On the set.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Here's Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. His last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Check. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Ready, ready.
To throw is Love. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball to maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
3rd and 6. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Hurts. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and
he is in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Packers. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the goal line. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A 1st down throw for Hurts. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
73. Like a Hornet.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And this one will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Check, Bobcat. 19, Tiger.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. 70 Lion. 70 range.
Here's Love to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 33 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
King, Bill King, Miami, Tiger
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
On first down, it's Love. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Ready, ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready. Say, hey. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Love. Going for it all. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Packers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Call up Yeti. Great, set.
This drive will start on the ground. Whoa! And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Out. Hey, 73.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Give him 13 on that screenplay, and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And that is going to do it for this. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Next to score, Packers 35, Cowboys 32.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's go. Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Back to throw is Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco.
They send him right out of the slot.
Go.
On 2nd down, Love. For the middle, that one caught by Watson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They motion the slot man left. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
forward for a couple. It's second down.
Easy, 63, 63, back. Go. Out.
To throw, Hurts. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. David Njoku. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the bootleg, it's Love. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Packers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be second down.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On second down, Hurts. He's going to try it here again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. To throw is Hurts. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, it's a win for the Packers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.